Hey guys, Daniel here from TheGigRig, and today I'm going to take you through the TheGigRig G2. So what we have here is a pedalboard switching system. 10 years ago we designed and patented the first programmable true bypass pedalboard switching system, and this year we came out with the new G2, which is our brand new all singing all dancing pedalboard switching system, and we're really proud of it. Basically, the first thing it does is it controls your effects pedals. So all of these effects pedals here are plugged into effects loops on the back of G2. So what I can do is I can start with a clean sound, which is basically, at the moment I've got this 1961 Les Paul Jr., which is absolutely divine. That's plugged straight into this Lazy J J20. Now what I can do, these buttons here, I can start to add effects to build up my sound. So I can add delay, I can add some compression, I can add phaser, I can add an octaver. Now, once I've created that sound, I don't have to store it. Once I've pressed the buttons, G2 remembers every single button that you press. So I can go to a different sound here, which is an amplifier set up with a bit of compression and delay. I go back to that sound I had originally, and that sound is all they're waiting for me. So it controls all of your effects pedals. I also have two outputs here. So at the moment I've got one of the outputs going to the Lazy J. I have another output going to this Mallard. So I can choose which amplifier I want to have connected as part of my sound. I can have both amplifiers if I want to. So we have basically 30 presets. We've got two banks here that we can go up or down here by the bank mode. So we can really easily build our sounds based around our effects and based around the amplifiers that we use. We also have these remote switches here, so I can control things like the reverb from the amplifier. I can control channel changing in the amplifier by using these remote switches here. So control your amplifier effects as well as your onboard pedal effects, all as a part of a preset on G2. So what else have we got? We've got this thing called Stompbox mode, which I absolutely love. Stompbox mode allows you to select a pedal or pedals and kick them in anytime you want on top of any other preset. And it's really simple. Basically, if I go back to a preset here that is just, let's say I have my compressor, which is this great dinosaur compressor. Really love this thing. Now let's say I want to be able to kick that on top of any other sound as a solo boost. I simply select the compressor, which is in loop 1, and then I select it in Stompbox mode. And you'll see that little yellow light comes on next to that foot switch. It now says this foot switch is in Stompbox mode, and whenever I press it, it's going to automatically kick on this compressor. So I can go to a preset here. I can select my Marshall amplifier. I can select some flanging here. Now when I hit this pedal, it's going to add the compressor on top of that sound. So basically I can program that up for any foot switch. There's a few other really cool things about this. For example, I can have delay trails between presets still using analog pedals. There's MIDI in and MIDI out, so I can control things like my Strymon timelines or my Eventide pedals. One of the best things about G2 is purely the sound quality. There's no use doing all manner of switching madness if the sound quality isn't perfect. The most switches these days use relays, and relays are great if you know what you're doing. We actually use a true bypass matrix that we've been developing over the last 4 years. And basically, there are no relays in here. There's nothing in here whatsoever to load your tone. When the guitar goes in, if I have no effects selected, the guitar completely disregards any of the effects pedals. It just goes directly through to the output. So if I choose output 1, I am plugged directly into that amplifier with nothing in between. So it keeps all the tone and everything intact. So it's a fantastic way to organize your sounds so that you can still have all your great Stompbox sounds, but instead of having to, you know, tap dance all around, you can just hit one button and just select everything that you like. And yeah, we're really proud of it. It's gone really well, and it's been a long time in developing this to the point where we were 100% sure that it was going to tick all the boxes, and you know, here it is.